Welcome to the Kentucky Game Plan with your hosts, Adrian and Mac.
Welcome to the show, everyone. I'm Adrian Smith.
And I'm Mac Black.
Mac, how you feeling?
Good.
See, you got your full cup of coffee over there?
I do.
There you go. Got your
I
energy
was
drink?
at the zoo yesterday.
Yeah, how's that?
It was great. You know, I was one with nature. Seeing one of my ancestors, a lion.
Ah.
So
the lion was out.
The lion was out, sipping some water. It was kind of warm, so he was sipping water. After he sipped his water, climbed back down the hill and disappeared.
Well,
same thing I would have done.
Well, that's the rumor with that
lion.
lion.
I'm a king of disappearing.
Oh, are you?
Yep.
So you're like a magical act.
A little better.
A little better?
Yeah.
Okay. Huh?
What we got going on today in the world of sports?
Well, NFL is back, obviously.
It's back. It's here.
So we've got all those preseason games going on.
We got ready for some football.
Right. Preseason, that doesn't really matter. But anyway, some local stuff going on. Haven't heard much about the Louisville basketball team too much. You know, it's kind of been like closed doors type of thing with the new
rebuilding.
Coach. Rebuilding. Chris Mack doing his thing. Little tidbit of information. Guy by the name of Wyatt Battle. He's a 6'4" guard, small forward, walk-on.
Okay.
From Pikeville, Kentucky. Man, he's got to maybe to watch to come off the bench to give them a spark. Obviously able to play two positions with his arm length and everything as far as his wingspan. But, I mean, he is, last season at Pikeville, averaged 24 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists as a senior, leading Pikeville to a 25-10 record. Their second straight 15th region championship, and their second consecutive berth in the Kentucky Sweet 16. Also, Battle received the KABC Larry Conley Ultimate Teammate Award in 2018 during the Sweet 16 run, an award presented to participants who individual play exemplifies the style of play where scoring isn't the most important aspect of the game. So, this guy, he's also played in the Kentucky-Ohio All-Star game.
Right.
So, like I said, guy that's a walk-on that didn't get all the publicity that a lot of these guys have been getting. Chris Mack doing the local thing, keeping it in-state, obviously Pikeville, Kentucky. So,
and should make a great addition to the team.
He should. Like I said, could be the sleeper guy, you know.
But they've had several walk-ons. There's 3 or 4 guys that are either transferring in or walking on this season. So, we'll see what happens.
Also, just to give you a little tidbit, he scored 2,211 points in 4 years at Pikeville, bearing 139 threes.
That's crazy.
His overall average, as far as points and everything, for his 4 years of being at Pikeville, 20 points a game, 7 rebounds, 4 assists.
Damn.
So, yeah, got to kind of watch. Also, your guys, you know, the Bahama trip, that was all success. And everybody's looking forward to, obviously, the big matchup.
Yeah.
With Duke.
Duke and Kentucky, which, like you said, both teams have been in the Bahamas.
Yeah.
Duke's there now.
Right, Duke's there now, doing their thing.
Well, matchup-wise, from what I was reading, analysts were saying that, we've seen Zion and Barrett the other night.
Yeah.
Against, what was it, Rikerson? That team they were playing.
Yeah, it was just a highlight reel.
Never heard of it, but he was, 29 points. I think he had like 13, 16 rebounds or so. But,
right.
Definitely going to be a problem.
Well, they're gonna lock up November 6th.
Right.
Indianapolis.
I'm ready. From Kentucky's standpoint, they got more experience. They have P.J. Washington.
Right.
Roddy Green.
Yep, Green. Yep.
And then the new guys that are in, they are going to add a spark to the team. So you got the spark, and then you got the veteran play. The new energy of the new guys.
The experience
veteran
of the old.
Play, exactly. So to me, that's a better formula I believe.
Yeah, you got to have the balance.
Right.
You know, you got to have the youth, but you got to have the experience.
But you got Duke's point guard.
Drawing a blank.
You got him.
Sorry.
He's pretty solid.
Right.
And then you got Cam Reddish.
Yes.
RJ. Zion. You know, those guys are all like lottery picks for the draft. And not to say P.J. Washington isn't, which he is, but a lot of the other guys, the newer guys coming to Kentucky, they're going to have to work their way into those positions as far as being lottery picks. And there's no reason they couldn't.
Well, no, exactly. You said there's
all the talent, it's there.
Well, and the work ethic that they've put out so far this season, you know, it's been all over the papers. It's been all over the news of how they're such a team unity. Right. You know, after games are practicing, before games are practicing with each other. So, like I said, I can't wait for this November 6th matchup. Like I said, up in Indianapolis, the Championship Classic.
Right. It's going to be a battle, but as far as, I think, experience, I see Kentucky by 10.
Wow. Okay. Kentucky by 10.
It's going to be a battle. Don't get me wrong, because Duke's got a lot of scores, got a lot of athleticism, but so does Kentucky. So.
Yep. Also in that championship classic is Kansas, Michigan State. So
should be another good one.
Should be another good game, but obviously the heavyweight fight is going to be the Kentucky Duke matchup.
Exactly.
So
go Cats.
Go Cats. Yeah. There you go. Go Locals. Louisville F.C. soccer got a new head coach. Went out and played a game yesterday. Little tidbit information about the new coach, John Hackworth.
Okay.
John Hackworth, in 1993, he was Wake Forest University head coach on the women's soccer team. In 94, he became the men's head coach on the soccer team. In 1998, he was the head coach for the University of South Florida. He also took South Florida during his 4-year tenure to 2 NCAA tournament appearances. Mm-hmm. Complied a 47-32-2 record. In 2002, Hackworth became an assistant to the United States U-17 men's national soccer team. And in 2004, he left to become the FIBA U-17 World Cup head coach. And now he's with the Louisville F.C.
Nice.
So he's kind of been around. He knows soccer. Obviously.
Very impressive resume.
So, yeah, he's been around. But
a resume, as some people would say.
A resume, yes, very much so. John Hackworth's debut last night as Louisville FC produced 1 point, but that's it. It was a scoreless tie, basically.
Don't you love those?
Soccer, there's so many.
I think you had scoreless ties in basketball and football.
Right.
Did that make the sport more exciting?
I don't think so. It would make it more competitive, obviously, because you got to score, a scoreless game. But I don't think it made the game better.
What the Louisville Bats?
How
we doing?
Well, not doing great. They played Charlotte last night, and they lost again. 7-6 is what they lost.
So was this 3 consecutive losses or 2 back-to-back losses?
Back-to-back.
Back-to-back, okay.
Yeah, the Louisville Bats are 53-69.
Oh.
Fell short to the Charlotte Knights, who are 56-66. Like I said, they lost to a 7-6 score. But there was a 71-minute rain delay in this game.
Well, that could have been...
So, that
could have rained on their parade.
Exactly. It actually did, because Louisville starting pitcher Kerry Mella went 4 innings and only giving up 1 run.
Rain can make a difference.
So, and then basically everybody else that came in.
Well, hopefully they could bounce back.
Yeah.
Next game, can't give up.
But also, with the Louisville Bats, August 24th, which I believe is Friday. Yes.
Okay.
Purchase a ticket, get a bobblehead
of
Ham Porter from the Sandlot. Yes.
That's pretty funny.
And I've seen it. He's actually wearing a Louisville Bats jersey.
Wow.
It's pretty cool. But also with this ticket, keep the ticket. You can come back October 12th to watch the Sandlot on the big screen at Slugger Field.
Oh, that's awesome.
For free. So,
wow.
So that's pretty cool. That
and this past night was Marvel night.
Right.
Yeah.
The bobblehead, did you go?
No.
Oh. Thought you was going to go.
Had other engagements.
Other engagements. Well, I guess they were more important
Yeah.
than the Marvel night. What do you got?
WWE news.
Oh, yes.
Wrestling legend Jim the Anvil Neidhart has passed, age 63. Apparently he had fell at his home.
Okay.
And hit his head.
Ooh.
And he kind of went into convulsions and seizures, and one of the neighbors might have found him.
That's horrible.
And they had called the 911. Ambulance got there, and I think they got him to the hospital. He just, succumbed to his injuries. Sad day in wrestling. He's a member of the Hart Foundation.
Yes.
Bret the Hitman.
Yep.
Managed by Jimmy Hart. Had all the cool, slick-looking wild suits and the long,
and the glasses,
curly mullet, and the glasses. Wow.
Yeah.
Dude could dress. He's survived by his wife Ellie, 3 daughters, which includes Natalie. She's one of the WWE female superstars, Natalya.
Oh.
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
Yeah. So, sad day in wrestling, but, it's a celebration when you move on.
Sure.
Go to the next level. He'll still be here and looked at as a legend.
That whole family.
Yeah.
Professional wrestling.
Yeah.
And all of
the Harts.
Passed very early.
Yeah.
You look at Owen Hart, and then you look at Jim.
Mm-hmm.
British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah, that whole family. Wow.
Wrestling, it's crazy sport.
Yeah, exactly. It's a crazy, crazy sport.
It's like when I used to wrestle.
Well.
Yeah. The 3 years.
The 3 years.
Yeah. So.
Holding any titles?
It's a couple.
Couple?
Got a couple. Got a couple under my belt.
So
I still got my belt on my wall.
So local wrestling?
Yeah, it was local wrestling.
Okay.
Wrestling's wrestling, right?
Yeah. Basketball's basketball. Football's football.
So. Another piece of news, Marcus Lee signed a contract with the Miami Heat.
The ex-Wildcat.
Right. So congratulations to Marcus Lee.
Yeah.
Didn't see that one coming, but hope he's successful with the team. So, be down there, him and Bam.
Yeah, it's like, so Bam also being there, yeah.
NFL power rankings.
Yes, do tell.
The Eagles are number 1.
No shocker.
Right. Patriots, 2.
No shocker.
Saints at 3. Vikings 4. Steelers 5. Coming in number 6, we got the Rams. Jags at 7. Packers 8. Falcons 9, which I was thinking they'd be a little higher.
Yeah, I
on
thought.
The poll.
Way
and then the Chargers round out top 10.
Yeah,
Chargers.
Everybody seems really high on the Chargers this year.
It might be their year.
Who knows? I guess it might be. I mean, their whole problem as far as the Chargers, it's like they'll win 2 and then they'll lose 6 in a row, and then they got to make up for all them losses. Like, so hopefully they can start out 5-0 or something, and maybe get that jump.
Wow.
Yeah, the Chargers. I wouldn't have thought that. Also, some NFL news. Teddy Bridgewater.
Teddy.
Yeah. Well, he's kind of the hottest name on the market as a backup right now, and he's came out on these preseason games, and he's looked almost flawless. He is the name that everybody's talking about that possibly could be traded before, if not by week 4 of the season.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Why?
A lot of teams that are really interested in him as a backup to their organization. Like I said, I mean, he's looked so good. You got Sam Darnold as far as the Jets' new QB, who's kind of in the wings waiting. So, there's a couple teams interested. New Orleans Saints.
You see him there.
Drew Brees, 39 years old. He's no spring chicken. He could be a reliable backup to maybe take the reins behind Brees, and a hell of a guy to learn from. Let's be honest. Good Lord. He's a Hall of Famer without question. Also, the Jags. I mean, they're pretty much the best team in the AFC last year, minus the Patriots. So, Jags aren't really sold on Blake Bortles. He redid this contract thing, but they're really not sold on him. I could see him. I mean, he's a Florida guy, so that would be real fitting.
There you go.
Jacksonville. Also, Tampa Bay. with this whole Jameis Winston thing. It's always on and off. Like, on the field, he's great. Off the field, he's horrible.
Right.
Will the team still keep him around after his rookie contract?
Who knows, right?
Exactly. Also, you look at Miami. Ryan Tannehill coming back from his ACL injury.
Right.
But he's been so injured since he's been in the NFL. His contract is kind of like a 1 year. So, like, they can kind of release him and not take any really big cap hit. And Bridgewater, being from Miami, Florida.
Perfect fit.
Perfect
Be
fit.
at home.
Perfect, yeah.
In any of those situations, I think he'll benefit from.
Well, also the local Bengals.
Right.
I mean...
Hey, Chuck, what do you think of that?
Right. Bengals, 7-9 last year. Andy Dalton only averaged 207 yards passing, career low.
Another good quarterback to learn from.
A.J. McCarron, who was the backup, is now a Bill, who got injured in week 1 of the preseason.
That
so
sucks.
broken collarbone. So he's going to be out for 2 months at least.
That sucks.
So yeah, that sucks. Bridgewater, like I said, he did come, from an injury last year where he tore his knee. But he's
looking great now.
Looks great, yeah. Also, some little stats for Mr. Bridgewater. When he was the Viking, he had the highest completion percentage in a single game by a rookie with at least 40 attempts.
Wow.
75%. First rookie quarterback to ever complete over 70% of his passes in 4 straight games as a Viking. Also as a Viking, most wins in a season by a rookie starting quarterback, 6 games. And highest single completion percentage by a rookie, 64. Highest single season passer rating by a rookie, 85%.
Very impressive.
So this dude can play football.
Oh, he's going to play.
Yeah.
He's going to do some big things.
So overall average, as far as him being a Viking through his 3 seasons there, 64% completion rating, 6,150 yards passing, basically averaging 7 yards per pass, 28 touchdowns, 22 interceptions.
Way to go, Teddy.
So a lot of teams are like, hey, we'll give you a 2nd-round draft pick for this guy. And
People
if I'm the Jets,
give up a lot.
If I'm the Jets, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Do you want to keep this guy? Maybe for a year?
Keep him. When he stays healthy, keep him.
Yeah, exactly. Stays healthy, keep him. Like I said, he's looked great. NBA.
Oh, wow.
NBA.
Dwayne Wade
has
announced he will stay at Miami Heat. He will play 1 more season and then announce his retirement.
Okay.
He's had a great career.
Oh,
there's nothing bad you can say about the guy. He's done it all. Couple little of his accomplishments.
Yes.
He was drafted 5th overall by Miami Heat. That was 2003. 2006, he was the Finals MVP when he won their first championship. Yeah, I remember Shaq was there.
Yeah, with Shaq. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember watching that. 2008 Olympic summer team led in scoring of the Redeem team.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that?
Yep. LeBron.
They all captured gold medals.
Yep.
It was a very, very good thing.
Oh, yeah.
Considering the team before that.
Yes.
They played very under par, should I say. Helped guide the Heat to 4 consecutive NBA Finals from 2011 to 2014. Won back-to-back championships in 2012 and 13. That's when LeBron and Bosh were there.
Right.
Big 3.
Yep.
Played 1.5 seasons with the Bulls and the Cavs.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that? That's when he was playing from the Heat.
Yep.
On February 18th, traded back to Miami. 12-time NBA All-Star. That's from 2005 to 2016. And he's Miami's all-time leader in points, games, assists, steals, shots made, and shots taken.
Wow.
2004, all-rookie first team. 2007, scoring champ. Number 3 was retired by University of Marquette.
Okay.
So they did retire his number 3 jersey there. And 2010 MVP NBA All-Star.
Wow.
So dude has made some accomplishments. Great career, like I said. You can't fault the guy. He's had a couple of knee injuries and surgeries here and there. Yeah. I think they kind of slowed him up a bit, but I don't feel like he's really showing his age.
No, not last year. I mean, he played really well last year.
Yeah. He's with the Bulls. He played pretty good.
Yeah, him and Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
Right.
But speaking of him and Jimmy Butler, there's some words being passed between those two guys. Apparently there was a picture of Dwayne Wade's wife. He made some comment about wow, and Dwayne Wade fired back with wow, say my wife's name again, and we're going to have some words, and got kind of heated for a moment. Carmelo Anthony.
Now Rocket.
Now a Rocket. Officially a Rocket. Will come off the bench.
What he didn't want to do in Oklahoma.
Exactly. So, Dan Tony's like, hey, if everybody's committed, then he sees no doubts in things working together, whether or not they can get it all to work. He doesn't know. But he feels like if everybody plays their part, Melo could be a good fit.
Oh, yeah,
so it's going to take every team member, him, coaching staff, trainers, everybody to get this thing to work. And if it does work, they're going to be dangerous.
Look out, Golden State.
Exactly. Well, look out, Golden State anyways.
But, yeah, I mean, if it were, like you said, if all the parts can work together.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a guy who can give you like 16, 18 points off the bench.
I'm almost say 25.
Yeah,
when
he
gets the ball, it's over.
Right.
You got his shooting, James Harden shooting, Chris Paul. I mean,
Eric Gordon. So,
wow.
Team's loaded.
Exactly. You know, Carmelo Anthony has had 1,054 straight starts in the NBA. No bench. It's the first time him being coming off the bench, but starting since he's been in the NBA. That's the longest active streak ever.
Wow. Well, there you go. I was saying, is that the longest streak? So, yes, it is. Okay.
He also sent OKC, the whole city, the training staff, team, front office, everybody a letter. You know, a kind of heartfelt letter saying,
thank you.
You know, sometimes things don't work the way you want them to, but he thanks them for taking him in, making him feel welcome, the trainers, the whole coaching staff, players, everybody.
Right. I mean, during the season with Oklahoma City, he played really well. When the playoffs happened, it just kind of
fell apart.
He just disappeared. Yeah, he disappeared.
There's a lot going on, too, as far as there's always some type of distraction.
Always.
Especially if you're an NBA player, NFL player. There's always a distraction somewhere. What about Kobe Bryant?
Kobe still making news.
$1 million man. I should say $1 billion man.
Yeah, pretty much.
Kobe Bryant.
$1 billion man, yeah. The investment as far as body armor. Invested $6 million over 4 years. He's now made $200 million. That's
what his shares are worth.
Shares are worth.
Isn't that crazy?
Shares are worth $200 million.
I remember when Body Armor hit the market, and it's like it's all I kept hearing about was Body Armor. Kobe Bryant was adamant about this Body Armor, so I went and got a Body Armor. I drank it, and it was amazing.
It was good.
Hey, Gator who? Power who?
Right, Power who?
Definitely.
Yes.
But this stuff has more of a juice taste to it.
Okay.
It tastes more like juice, I think, than...
Is that like a caffeine?
Well, no caffeine at all. It's all natural. But, I mean, you have your vitamins and minerals in it, but it's a totally different taste than Gatorade and Powerade.
Okay.
Yeah. You should try it. And they got some really refreshing flavors. Awesome. Check it out. It's a little bit more expensive than Gatorade, but it's worth it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, like we said, Bryant earned $680 million during his 20-year NBA career as a player.
Wow. He's not broke.
No, he's nowhere close to being broke. He's on Forbes magazine.
Of course.
As far as top retired players, the only people that are even close to him, Tiger Woods, Michael Schumacher, Floyd Mayweather Jr.
Not surprised.
So, yeah, man, this guy, he's everywhere, and he's still winning.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Oscar, you know,
it's a Mamba mentality. You remember that?
Yeah,
you got to have it.
He's doing great things off the court.
Yeah, James Harden off the court apparently was involved in a police report by a woman who says he roughed her up.
Wow,
roughed her up at a nightclub and threw her phone on top of the club.
Like you said, there's always distractions.
So I don't know what went on there. Could be a rumor. I don't know if it's true or not. But Mr. Harden, watch yourself.
Yeah.
The Rockets need you.
They definitely need you.
Rockets need you. Speaking of star power, Cleveland Cavaliers have only 2 nationally televised games this season.
After LeBron leaving.
I was about to say I wonder why, but you just said, so now I don't have to wonder.
Right.
Isn't that crazy?
It is.
2 nationally televised, just 2.
Didn't they have like 38 last season?
Yes.
39?
Yeah.
And that's no playoffs. That's just regular season. So now they got 2. Man, I hope their draft picks make some noise.
Exactly.
So they can get some more games played next season.
Speaking of playoffs, Meta World Peace, a.k.a. Ron Artest, predicts
Oh, my.
that Joel Embiid is going to be the 2018-2019 MVP. And that this year's Eastern Conference Finals will be the Pacers and the Knicks. So he said, go ahead and get your seats ready and book it. That's what we're going to be watching, the Pacers and the Knicks. So I don't know where he gets his information or his forecast or foresight from, but I mean, maybe he's right. I don't know.
I could see Joel Embiid being an MVP contender. I don't see Joel Embiid winning. And as far as that Pacers-Knicks matchup, let's talk about that about 8 years from now.
Yeah.
So, exactly. I don't know where he gets his...
Well, I don't know either. But, hey, more luck to him.
Right.
Paul Pierce says there's no loyalty anymore in these franchises. And this whole thing is stemming from Kyrie possibly leaving in free agency for the Knicks.
Oh, then...
And he's like, we're living in a time where nobody's loyal and you're not going to see players stay in one franchise 10 and 15 years. It's just a generation that we live in. True or false?
It's tough to say. I think it depends on the player. It's, more... I think it more depends on the player than the franchise. So, if the player seems like he's... willing to stay, and he loves the city, and he loves what the team is doing for him, minus giving him a contract. I could see, somebody staying for 10, 15 years. It just really depends on the player. I don't think it depends on the franchise.
Depends on the player and the situation, who's surrounded by, his teammates, and if
coaching staff.
They have that winning mentality, and everybody plays their role.
Right.
Because nobody wants to be on a team if you're the only one doing anything.
Well,
or if you got players that are lazy, or you have your subpar players, and you know that organization can do more to bring in some star power or some help for you.
Well, you look at Golden State. Everybody loves them, everybody hates them. It's either one or the other. But one thing that's the bottom line there is Seth Curry.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. Steph Curry is the bottom line, and he's been there for what? 7 seasons now?
Mm-hmm.
So we're pretty much at the halfway point there, Meta. So I could see it. Like you said, depends on the winning mentality, depends on the coaching staff, and depends on if you have help.
Right.
NBA,
I think Meta World Peace's thoughts are infused by Hennessy. Because it's the guy who used to drink Hennessy during halftime. Before games.
Okay, I did not know that.
So the water and Gatorade, he had the Hennessy.
Wow.
Yep. Another sad piece of news.
Yes, very, very sad.
The music world has lost.
Well, the Queen.
Yeah.
Aretha Franklin. Yeah. Aretha passed away August 16th. Queen of Soul. Franklin recorded 112 charted singles on Billboard, including 77 Hot 100 entries.
Wow.
17 top 10 pop singles. 20 number 1 R&B singles, becoming the most charted female artist in the chart's history. Franklin, other well-known included hits are Rock Steady, Jump to It, Freeway of Love, Who's Zoomin' Who, Respect, obviously, The Way You Make Me Feel, Natural Woman.
Oh, yeah.
And then, of course, I Knew You Were Waiting for Me with
George Michael, one of my favorites.
Yeah.
I listened to that last night.
And a remake of Rolling Stones' Jumpin' Jack Flash.
Yeah.
She won 18 Grammy Awards, including the first 8 awards given for Best Female Artist. 1968 through 75, she won those awards.
Wow.
She sold more than 75 million records worldwide. Franklin received numerous honors throughout her career, including the 87 induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, becoming the first female performer ever inducted. She was inducted to the UK Music Hall of Fame in 2005, and in August of 2012, she was inducted into the GMA Gospel Music Hall of Fame.
Wow.
So,
Tough
sad.
loss. Yeah.
It's sad, but yeah, tough loss. August 16th, 2 other people passed away that were worldly known, worldly famous. Do you know who those 2 people might be?
I do not.
Elvis Presley
Wow.
and Babe Ruth. So, yeah. Things going around town.
Got the fair going on right now.
Got the fair going on right now. Don't forget, September 8th and 9th, Big 4 Art Festival, the Big 4 Bridge. September 22nd, 23rd, we will be there, Bourbon and Beyond.
And beyond, and beyond, and beyond, and beyond. Well, I guess that wraps up the show, guys. I want to thank everyone for listening. Continue to follow us on Instagram at @the_KY_gameplan, Facebook at the KY.gameplan, and Twitter at the KY Game Plan. I am Mac Black.
I'm Adrian Smith.
And thank you for tuning in to the Kentucky Game Plan.